Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and I'm back with my Arsenal Let's Play in Football Manager 2014, and here is the first competitive match of this season. It's again Man City in the Community Shield. It would be good to win this. Obviously, I'm not sure when the last time we have won it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's been quite a while. But yeah, there's still some interesting things to go through in terms of transfers, because look at this, my available wage budget is in the red and transfer budget as well a little bit, but yeah, I've used it to spend on some big players, and yeah, some definitely big transfers that you may be interested in. Hopefully you like them as well. So, the first couple of players going out, or on loans as well, like Dan Crowley going out on loan, you might think that's important, but also... And yeah, Crowley, he actually looks really good. Look at these attributes. He's going up, and he's got 3 assists already in the league championship for Leicester City. So yeah, he's doing his job. Average rating of 8 out of 2 games. So yeah, he won't be, when he comes back, he won't be far away of trying to get into the first team. Maybe to replace someone like Santi Cazorla, who's getting older. But we'll see what kind of position he can play. Obviously, he would be a similar position to Ozil. I don't think he'll play good as a centre midfielder because he's tackling and marking. Defensively, he's not going to be effect at all. He'll be more so an effect in the attacking midfielder where we play advanced playmaker. That's going to be his role. So, yeah, if he's going to be part of the team, that's where he'll play. Yaya Sanogo as well. He scored for West Ham. You see 2 goals, 2 games. Again, they got relegated, so he's playing in the Championship as well. Again, who knows if he could be good enough next season for us? I'm not sure. But if anything, if he has a really good, strong season for West Ham in the Championship, scores heaps of goals, increases value, we could sell him if anything. So, yeah, hopefully he has a good season for all those reasons. Then you can see Sebastian Rode play exchange. I'll talk about that in a second. And then even Giovanni Simeone to Wolves as well, because... I feel as though signing Zivkovic, even though Zivkovic is 2 years younger, Zivkovic looks amazing, and he's definitely, in my view, better. He's quicker, I suppose they're about the same height, he's a better finisher. So when a player is quicker and a better finisher than you, yeah, you're not going to end up on the right side, and he's even a better header as well. So it was best for him to go out on loan to get more development. That's what I was talking about, the argument in the previous episode. Like, is it better to... let them stay at your club and use your quality training facilities? That's if you're a top team like Arsenal, especially when you can't improve the facilities more, like I can't. It's the highest it can be, I believe, because I can't go to the board and say to improve it anymore. It just grayed out, because look at this. Yeah, it's all top. Top corporate, top training, top youth, and then exceptional junior coaching and extensive youth recruitment. That's one reason I like to be a big team. Like, when you have all this stuff maxed out, you get really excited when they're all the top, because then you feel you can build like a super team or something. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons I like that anyway. I'm not sure if anyone else is the same. And then Zalalem as well at Wolves. So, it's good for them, yeah, 2 players from our club to play the same team, see if they can make it effect. And Wolves, actually, they're still in League 1. But I think if they got promoted and then they got relegated, I think. But anyway... yeah, he's pretty good. Good talent for us for the future. There's good potential, of course. And then a couple more signings we made. Of course, you would know Carlos Fierro, who arrived on a free transfer eventually. So, yeah, it's good. He scored internationally after just coming off the bench a few times. Unfortunately, I don't think he's good. He's in the same boat. I'll probably look to send him out on loan, even though he's listed as a... Well, according to... our new assistant manager, Mauro Tassotti, we got from AC Milan, who's probably one of the best in the game. Look at those insane attributes. So, yeah, he definitely could be almost a manager himself with those attributes, especially with 20 for tactical knowledge. So, yeah, I'm really happy to get him as an assistant. But yeah, as I was saying with Carlos Vieira, have him listed for loan. He can be a star, and I'm definitely, you're saying, or yeah, you probably will say, I play with 1 striker and I got all these strikers coming through. A lot of them is to make profit. Whoever doesn't make it, and yeah, I'll definitely give everyone chances, and whoever's obviously not going to make it, their least best striker, if that makes sense. Yeah, we can make profit, especially signing him on a free transfer. We can make profit on him. Like, he's probably, I reckon he might, it really depends how much he develops, because it says he can have a star potential. When it's star potential, that's really good. So, he probably needs to go out on loan though. So, I've got him listed for loan, but if not, if no teams come up, I'll definitely just move him to affiliate. We got FC Lorient in France, like top division, and I'd probably prefer that than Inverness, or Inverness, whatever they're called. But anyway, Moving on to the next transfer, player exchange. Robben. Robben, insane player to sign. And how that went through was Bayern Munich had interest in Sebastian Rode. So I like to do that. When big teams have interest in my big players, my first team players, I like to offer swap deals, like maybe for one of their better players in their team. So I just offered a straight swap and they didn't accept it, but they came up with a negotiation for a bit of money. Then I just kept negotiating down to the least I could, which was 3.8 million. And obviously, Robben's going to make a much more of an impact than Rode is. I'm surprised, Bayern Munich were interested. He wasn't that good for me, but I guess he's going back to Germany now. Of course, I signed him from Frankfurt on a free. He played well there. We gave him chances, but he never was consistently good for me. I gave him 13 starts in the Premier League, so that's a decent amount, but he never really was consistent enough for me to see him as a key player for me, whereas Robben definitely would be, and obviously Robben is a different type of player and can score goals, so you may think I need to get a replacement for Rode, a replacement for a backup player, which sounds weird, but I'll talk about that when I get to my squad. Arjen Robben is going to be a fantastic player for us, but unfortunately, his injuries is going to be a trouble. He came to the club and then he got injured from 2 to 3 months, so he's going to miss the first couple months of the season, which is a disappointment. But the good thing is we can bring him back as an impact player, like basically a new player in a couple months. And then, of course, I signed Ross Barkley. I had the money I had that money left over, around 20 million or something. And Ross Barkley was a man. I really like his attributes. He looks really amazing. And for that price, 22 million. I think early in the career, like when you start, it's hard to sign him because Everton don't want to sell. You might have to fork out like 40 million or something. That's why it's wise to wait to once they get like 21, 22, because they don't come like a hot prospect anymore. Like they're a rotation player. They're listed as a rotation. So you can it's a chance to buy them then for a reasonable price. Again, I've signed heaps of players like that. Even Rafinha once, I signed him for Manchester United from Barcelona, probably the same amount of seasons in because of that reason. He moved from a hot prospect for them into a squad rotation player or even backup because he wasn't that quality yet. Of course, he has the potential to be. But it's just all about your timing. Try and get him around 20, 21. And Barkley, of course, and I wanted to get an English player. Of course, you need some English players for your registration for the squads and all that stuff to be trained in England. So that was in my mind when I actually went purposely searching for an English player just to add one more to the squad, as I felt I needed a bit more of those. But anyway, that's it on the latest transfers, and we've got a crucial game in the Community Shield against Manchester City, and then I'll start the next episode with the first league game of the season against Manchester United. What a start is that going to be? But for me, the Community Shield is more so testing ourselves against a good team, not really worrying about losing the game. Like you see here, we've got some players unavailable like Belanta and Danilo because they've been playing international games actually. So Casero, I'm actually going to take him off for under 21 games because he's going to have to come in. He's a regen we signed actually. Right back could be a problem for us because we don't, apart from Danilo, after selling Sanya, Danilo's the main guy we have, and other right back, either Casero, who is a good young talent. He could be a very good right back because he's got the height. Just need to work. I'm actually working on his pace right now. That's the clear attribute he needs to work on. But defensively he's really good. But the other one is, who's our current left back, Toljan. And because he just turned 21 now, he doesn't say he's a wonder kid anymore, but his potential doesn't. Your potential can't change in the game, I believe. But he's a good player for Premier League sides now, and he has potential to improve significantly. So that's basically, he has the wonder kid potential. Of course, he doesn't have it anymore because he turned 21, but he still had that status. So I'm going to give him chances because he could be a superstar. He's got the pace. He's really quick. He's got the natural fitness as well. So he's going to be a really good player. But I have to give him the game time. So if I went out and signed a good left back, he wouldn't be starting consistently this season. And it will plague his development. Like I do have Kieran Gibbs. And he's been good for me so far. Both seasons. Getting really good ratings. So I have to make the decision and leave your thoughts. Is it better to play Gibbs, who's proved? But to me, Gibbs doesn't look that amazing as well. But he's done the job for me. like always in Football Manager for me for Arsenal, he's never looked amazing in his attributes. There's always been better looking left backs in terms of ratings defensively. Of course, physically with his pace, he's pretty good. Of course, strength and jumping area, jumping is a weak area. Jumping reach is the weak area. And heading, in the air, aerially is where he will let me down. And that's where Toljan is, like, he's about the same, but he's a bit better. Like, he's 182 centimeters. His heading's only 7, but he's still got jumping reach of 13 and a strength of 13. So he's a bit stronger. If he can work on his defensive game, he's going to be better than Kieran Gibbs. But again, leave your thoughts on it all. See, and he can play right back as well. That's what I mean. I could bring Kieran Gibbs into left back, and then I could switch Toljan, switch him into the right side if I don't think Casero is good enough. But Casero, give him a game time against a team like Man City is going to be valuable experience. That's what I mean. Like I said, I'm not taking this game so seriously, especially as it's like an early season game. Results aren't ever going to be the best this early. They're better later in the season, as you know. So, we've got a pretty big squad, though. I'm liking my squad. And Zivkovic, this guy's going to be exciting. I could get him tooted by Robin. Really, of course, when Robin's not injured, but he's like a similar player. And he's Dutch as well, so definitely want to introduce that at some point. But for now, and another guy as well. I've got so much talent. So look, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. You don't know this. He actually had a bid accepted, 30 million. I negotiated with Manchester United, but he didn't accept the contract, so he wants to stay with us. So credit to him, and maybe it's the season he breaks through. He still has that star potential as well. So I've got to give him the credit for that. Give him a chance. He has the potential, and I've changed his role to focus on a winger. So we see how he goes that way, and he's still got potential to grow into a great player. So we see, he can play in all attacking positions as well. So he's going to be important. But for now, like these I want to give Gnabry a chance because he's actually done better than Oxlade-Chamberlain in his performances. Obviously not as good attribute-wise, but he has done. If you go to his history, he scored some goals and assisted. But of course, my expectations for him were lower because, obviously he wasn't as noted as a first-team player as much as Oxlade-Chamberlain was. So, again, another thing you have to keep in mind. But Belanta and Danilo will be 2 players that will be coming in the first team in the league season. But they just need a little bit of a rest from playing international games. 2 big players coming in there. So, I'm just thinking, this is a team to go in. I've got some young players on the bench. So Zivkovic, Barkley, Gnabry, even Maximilian Arnold as well. Oh, another guy I have to talk about, Roberto McGuinness. This guy's a young talent. We signed him a couple seasons ago, as you know. Fresh regen in the game from Bournemouth, 10 million. Of course, that should help them out, definitely. Are they still in the Championship? I have no idea. Oh, they're in the Premier League now. See, I probably help them. They're here. They're in the Premier. I'll probably help them, giving them 10 million. They probably spent it wisely on players. So it's kind of our fault. They're in the Premier League, or not fault. It's good for them, and it's good for us. They're going to be an easy beat team, but. That's a bit interesting that worked out. That's one thing, like little things I like to see like that, and you can see it easily. Like something like that you can't see in FIFA, or at least not as easy as that. You have to look at records of players who transferred or some crap like that. But that's what I like about Football Manager. Those kind of things you can notice. But anyway, he's going to be a class player for me. No information about him, not touted to be a player or something, but he has got 5-star potential ability to be a world class. A lot of time I show you they have potential to be a star player in the league, but he has world class potential. That's the highest in the game. He's going to be an insane player, especially defensively. Attacking wise, his passing's only 9, so interesting to see what kind of player he will become. So I'm working on his. I'm not sure whether to work him on a role of box to box midfielder or just passing because the passing's only 9. Leave your thoughts what I should do. To try and work the passing specifically for now because he's only 17 and maybe work on the role a bit later, like when he's 20 or something, I don't really know. But for now, he needs to improve his passing, definitely. But anyway, I did select the team before I recorded this, but I wanted to explain everything, really. And I think I did that pretty well. Because I like talking about my team and Draxler, of course. Draxler coming in for his first game for us competitively. Excited to see what he can do for us. Will be amazing to get a win here, but as I said earlier, it's not crucial to him. But look at this team, Man City. They got Aguero, striker still. Kevin De Bruyne. David Silva. Cuadrado. I actually really like this guy. He's quick and he's got dribbling. He would be really good in the. I've never actually had him in one of my teams. And actually talking about that, what does CB mean? Oh, that's from both teams, yeah? Like when he is... What is it called? He's co-owned? I think it must be that. Or I'm guessing CB. It wouldn't be the player switch like I did. But yeah, if you know what CB means, leave your thoughts. But anyway, I was thinking, not another save for YouTube, but when I want to get back into streaming now, I have a bit more time, and you'll probably notice that with the amount of videos I'll start uploading this week. And yeah, from this week and continuing on, I might start getting back into streaming, and I want to be a Serie A team. There's a couple good challenges in there. Obviously, for me, the biggest big team challenge, well, there's a couple of them. There's like Inter Milan or AC Milan, both the Milan teams, who have kind of dropped off. But I find Inter Milan will be more of a challenge because they got a lot of aging players that you're probably going to, you definitely have to replace. So, yeah, that's definitely, if you want to see Italian Serie A, me streaming, I'll definitely consider doing that. There's a few teams. I definitely want to be a challenge big team to get them back to the top. So, Inter Milan, AC Milan are big, a big chance for that. But I'll see. Anyway, we'll go into the opposition instructions here. And let's see what my new assistant as well, let's see what kind of changes he makes in terms of having and he's got that 24 tactical knowledge, so he could help me. That's definitely something I wanted to look out for, like a good assistant manager to do some good opposition instructions, to judge it the best way. So let's see what he's done anyway. Kevin De Bruyne, tackle hard and close down always. David Silva, same boat. Sergio Aguero, shot to weaker foot and hard tackle. So yeah, those kind of things you see. Even Kondogbe, like that central midfield, I never usually would do opposition instruction. But anyway, we'll see what kind of impact that makes, and we'll go assertively. And come on, lads, show me what you can do. And again, I notice sometimes in my videos, like every few videos, there's someone saying, "Why don't you use 3D?" It's because the upload time is quicker on 2D, and it just makes it easier for me uploading. But I still show 3D on the goals, so the main part you want to see anyway. So yeah, I think that's all good. Come on. It would be great to win this. Walcott finish. Come on. Here we go. This is a great start. 2 minutes and we score. Against a competitor in the league for us. You saw their team, the starting 11. I'm sure their squad is going to be amazing as well, the rotating players. But look at that Wilshere to Walcott. Used his pace. Love Walcott. Was thinking to get a new right winger, but Walcott, like, he's not like a dribbling, like amazing dribbler winger. He's just got that lightning pace with okay dribbling, and he's a pretty good finisher. Of course, I played striker younger days, and now really more wide player on the right, so he can finish. But yeah, he's not like a Quadrado like Man City have, who's amazing dribbler. That's what I mean. He's just quick, really quick as well. But yeah, we've got to hold on here definitely. I'm not sure whether to go defensive. I could. Let's go and defend. Because again, it would be great to have a competition to my name, even though I don't think it's that crucial. Like, after you win it, sure, there may be little celebrations, but in the whole scheme of things, no one really cares. No one will really care if you win it or lose it at the end of the day. When you get into the season, you want to win the league. But yeah, it's good to be winning here. I was just thinking that a couple of players had some bad notes, like Toljan hasn't had a good game. He's made a lot of errors apparently, but he needs to play games to get that experience. Come on, let's win it now, boys. Midfield's had a really good game. You see Walcott and Wilshere, and even Mertesacker at the back. I wanted to keep Mertesacker definitely. He's got a lot of experience and his goal-scoring threat from corners, and for defending corners as well because of his height. That's something crucial about Mertesacker. Another reason why I think Caserio is going to be so good. 195 centimeters. His attributes are more suited to a centre back, but he could be a really good defensive right back. When we go defensive, that's when he's going to be a important player for us. But here, we can't really do much. But see, this is what I'll do now. Vermaelen will come on for Caserio, and then I'll swap Vermaelen to Toljan, and you'll see that a lot this season, I reckon. You'll see me making a sub like that, then Toljan pushing to the right side, or you'll see that change a lot because he can play both sides, and he's fantastic talent. Wilshere has had a good game, but I just want to make sure he doesn't get injured or something. So I'll bring on Roberto McGuinness and see how he goes in that box-to-box midfield position. Anyone else to come on? Walcott's picked up an injury. I'll take him off. Again, that's what Exactly what I don't want. I'll do, like I said, I'll bring on Serge Gnabry and see what he can do in this game. Vermaelen. I was a bit close to selling Vermaelen. There was interest from a team as well, but ended up keeping him. He's a good leadership kind of player. He's a leader for the club. So pressure off for McGuinness and Serge Gnabry as well, as they're both young players and they seem relaxed. As you know, I always do that for young players. Come on. Hold on to these last 30 minutes here. Wait, did Manchester City sign Stefan Savic again? Wait, I have to check this out. They got him back. Stefan Savic. He's not that good. Well, he might have got a bit more experience and gotten a bit better. I know he played for Man City a few years ago. So, yeah, that was an interesting one. And they brought him back. Last season, actually. Didn't play too much times, but it looks like he looks okay. Like, he doesn't look horrible, but yeah, leave your thoughts on him coming back to Man City in the game. Like, I think in Football Manager, he's always had decent potential, so I'm not surprised he'll develop into a decent player. Like, he's 24 now, so you can see his report as well. But anyway, yeah, we'll continue here. Wow. They scored. I wasn't expecting that. What's the... Yeah, we made all subs, didn't we? I'll change to attacking. No, why am I going? No, standard. There you go. Go back to standard. Yeah, I was surprised I scored that goal, to be honest. Oh, not another. Oh, error. Oh, my God. Wow. Now I'll go attack. At least you can see this goal. Wow. See, goalkeeping error, that's what I mean. Early in the season, he may not be... Like, all players might not be at their best. And Ter Stegen, like, he wouldn't make that mistake in the league, I would imagine. Like, when he's had experience. Well, not experience, more so just match fitness, all that stuff. In his game head and all that. Been playing. So, yeah, we just lose on a goalkeeping error. Nothing to do with my tactic or something. So, at the end of the day, assertive. We were just unlucky. It was just a goalkeeping error. But yeah, like I said earlier, like I was saying it even when I was winning. Like, I don't care if I win or lose. It's not important. So, yeah, same boat if I win or lose. And yeah, McGuinness comes the youngest player ever to play. So, yeah, he gets that. But as I said, it's just good to get experience into those kind of players. And when you lose to 2 late goals and one of them being just a keeper error, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's more so, yeah, more so getting you familiar with my players and McGuinness getting a debut and guys like Casero playing a bit more. Because, yeah, he's going to need he has to be the backup right back for Danilo. Like, just say if it was a situation like this now, Danilo had an injury and he couldn't play. Casero would be the guy he has to come in. So, yeah, he's going to have to step up. At 19, that's a time, even though he's a regen, 19, and when you're going to turn 20 later in this season and next year, you got to step up to the first team. If you're not really around the first team, then you're probably not going to be good enough. So, yeah, we have to give him game time. So, leave your thoughts on everything I mentioned in this video. Leave your thoughts who's going to win the Premier League in this season. You can see all the teams there, and I'll see you guys next time.